you doing?
Nigga, that's not me.
Why did you just put out?
Hey, what team you want?
Either way, I'm going 50.
No, that's my side.
Just for clarity, old clubs selling out of here doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius.
Wait, before you start with this, just to make sure it's not versatile. Josh, shut up! Gang, at this point, if you go 1 more minute, I can flip this.
5.
4, 3. Hey, good. Like, you're not biting my ear. Josh. Go. Oh my God, Nazir. Why you even did that dunk anyway?
What dumb shit?
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Wilson going to come out throwing. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Still on his feet. Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision.
I just
really
fuck with the Chiefs. I mess with the Chiefs, but that's on my 13.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, they can hear me? Shut up, nigga. Get sacked. Bro, what you mean restarted, bro? No. Bro, what? Bro, you cannot do that, bro. You mad because you losing, bro. You always doing this, bro. This is why I hate playing with you, my nigga, bro.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
wasn't here,
So
bro.
here
I
the
was at
Broncos
the edge.
now for their
And
opening
I know
drive.
that I wasn't
They'll be
at
led out by
the
their
edge. I
5'11"
was
quarterback from
at
Wisconsin
the,
by way of
at the
NC
fine
State,
line.
and that's Russell
You
Wilson.
did not
And
score.
similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
It's just going to be the same results every single time. I don't know why you would start the game. That's all you do. Just you suck.
75 yards.
Okay, I haven't even. You just suck.
First here this afternoon.
Now get your leg back.
And good. And that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
I actually used to 2K too. I played Madden 2K and Call of Duty.
And they're going to mark that where it
That's not my fault.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not
bro.
only do you
Get
give
your
up the
leg
penalty
back,
and
bro.
good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
You
Steps
know,
away
why
to his
too,
left.
you gay, bro. Like, you so gay. This,
But not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led
bro,
to
if
him
I
taking
slap
off,
Charlie, I'm
picking
gonna be
up
on
the
her.
first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
I don't mean
12
nothing.
yards is the pickup. Good for
Hold
the
up.
first down.
Hold the
Well,
ball
first drive here and
to
the first time that we've called the big tight end's
AJ
name, but I can
Brown. Throw
assure
the
you
ball to
this,
AJ
Charles,
Brown.
it won't be the last.
Alright,
No, it
you
won't,
scared.
because when he gets going,
Scary.
now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
There you dropped it too.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. On the left hash mark, and it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it?
How you
You're
texting,
down
you
1,
forgot
you kick
I'm
it,
not.
you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this
Hey, you
every
gonna get
time I
beaten.
see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, The ball snapped at the 15.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Wilson complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They go play action with Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Wilson now off the bootleg. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Broncos have regained the lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
So Fry now, after the made field goal, he'll send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people and bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Goes right back to Smith again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches. Really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. but he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies to take away that particular play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. On the slant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Look at that.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Airing it out deep for Smith. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot and get a first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, Aaron Sipas on to punt for Philadelphia. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Oh, look, it's like a dirty clothes back.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right.
This is a custom song. Oh, this.
Well, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos have yet again
Set your ass up.
Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Wilson going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And that
has to be a flag. There's no way.
And of
Like,
course, on the
yeah,
two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now we give up the middle to Williams. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run,
well,
get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
He's like, what? Oh my God.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Hurts. And he's going to go down again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. And they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. There for Denver, 48 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more.